Now, on to the big kahuna of writing, on to the final and last essay for you. Really not the final, but last big essay for you to work on in terms of, you kind of having to work hard on. More on the final later, but that final is not stressful at all. Again, next video. So here we are in doing a literature synthesis, and here you're going to be trying to put together a movie, a novel, and a play, all sci-fi literature, and all kind of circling around a topic of human creationism, I call it. That is the kind of desire to create life either through technology or biology. And so you're going to be looking at a movie, and that's Ex Machina. And a whole novel, Frankenstein, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, classic work. Everybody should read that, and I think you'll really enjoy it. And then a play, Rossum's Universal Robots, again, which incidentally was where the word robot came from. So you're looking at now the kind of mapping the unit and the steps to success, and you can see it's big. It's the largest unit, so you really should kind of jump into it early. And we start off by reading Vernor Vinge's Technological Singularity. You may have heard the word singularity, so I ask you to kind of read and annotate as you're kind of annotating together on this about singularity, and then do a quick kind of discussion about it. It's just an interesting kind of concept to consider as we talk about this idea of human creation and human creationism. And it's relevant mostly to AI, I guess, but I think anytime we're dabbling in creating life, I think we might kind of think about singularity. And then also, then you move right into watching, or I say reading Ex Machina. I say read, not watch, because sometimes when we watch something, we, get out the popcorn and just kick back in a really passive way. And that's not at all what you can do here, what you should do here. You need to be reading the film, meaning like, yeah, you're looking at it and watching it unfold, but you should be like taking notes and thinking about, what's the philosophical question, and how is this, film addressing, things, addressing ideas, so that's that. I also include for you the actual screenplay in the folder with all the readings in it. So if you want to kind of look on and kind of, or go back to the dialogue after, you can use that. Okay, and then afterwards we'll look at Frankenstein. Again, this is one of the first science fiction novels ever written. She really thought she was writing horror, but she ended up kind of writing a really strong and seminal science fiction piece for us. And I think we all kind of sometimes have an understanding of the work through media, but I think when you read it yourself, you'll find that it's very different than how people have talked about it, and there's all kinds of confusion about it. Oftentimes people calling the monster Frankenstein and stuff. So conflating those two different characters. And anyhow, I would suggest reading it. I think it's really, really great, and I think you'll enjoy what it has to offer us about science in particular and questioning science. And then on to the play Rur, which is a really interesting play, and which is directly related to singularity, way before that concept even existed. So take a look at that classic play too, which helps us kind of cap it off. So then I'll ask you kind of put all this stuff together. We'll go through a peer response again, as we have in the past. That's the week just before finals week. And then you need to submit this final draft in the day of, right before you take the final. So again, like other timed writings, the final is a window. You have a window, a period of time that you can take the final, but you should have submitted this and self-graded it before taking the final. Okay, so that's kind of a map of this big process here. I hope you enjoy the literature this time, and I hope you're able to make connections between them. So just synthesizing and being creative with your thinking, and how they're kind of developing ideas on a similar kind of topic. Okay, best of luck on finishing the class, and just focus on this one, and I think you'll be good. Okay, take care.